Hey guys, today we have a 2010 Toyota Camry right here you're looking at, and the oil pan is leaking, the bolt is stripped. The guy went to a shop and they put an impact gun on it. Not a good idea, right? A lot of these Jiffy Lube, Flash Lube, Zip Zap, whatever you want to call it, taxi shops, no good, alright? And they are costing them good $200 to $300. So we're gonna replace this oil pan, and I'm gonna be using this called the Honda Bond. So Toyota, the Honda Bond. I'm in love with this little guy, alright? This is a sealer which is gonna go all around, heavy duty, good stuff. That's what they put on when they originally make the cars, but timing covers, all these covers around the car, the pans and everything is there, guys. So use this. You get it from a Honda dealer for like 12, 15 bucks. And this oil pan is like another 80 bucks. And the part number on this is 264474, made by Doorman, alright? So this is what we're gonna replace from this car. I'm gonna be using Honda Bond as a sealer, so let's get to it. Alright guys, we're under the car. As you can see, there's a lot of oil down here, alright? Fresh oil. And they tried to put a new drain plug, it didn't work out. And you can see it's streaking right out from right there, right? And changing that $5 bolt wasn't gonna work, alright? That $3 bolt, the drain plug. And the worst part is, look how heavy that feels. I don't even think it has a seal in there, alright? It's supposed to have a little seal in there. But the new pan comes with it, alright guys? And the new pan comes with a new drainer and everything. But do make sure you tighten it, because you don't want to just leave it like that. Alright guys, there's the oil. So that's the first thing you're gonna do. You drain out that oil, guys, and let's let this oil come out completely. Give it a good 10 minutes, and then if you can't leave this car alone for like 2-3 hours, that will drip out all the oil from the engine, so you don't have a big mess on the floor. But you don't need to, guys. If you want to just start working on it, it's all up to you. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this car alone, and we'll come right back once all the oil has drained out. So let's give it a good 10-15 minutes, and then we'll continue. By then I'll set up all of my tools. All we're gonna need is, we're gonna need to remove all the number 10s around this. These are gonna be a little difficult, but I'm sure you could get it with a swivel or something. And then it has number 10s, and then it has a nut here, and probably got another nut on the opposite side. Alright guys, I'm gonna lock up this drain bolt. If it goes in. Alright. And I'm gonna tighten that bolt so we don't have any mess down on the floor. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna go remove this oil bucket from the down floor, and I'm gonna get another empty bucket to put on the floor. Alright guys, got my number 10 with the impact electric gun there. So the nut and this guy came out together, no problem. So we're gonna remove all the bolts, guys, and they're a little rusted, so be careful. Just throwing our dirt. I got my safety glasses on. Make sure you have your safety glasses on, guys. Alright, so far looking good. All the bolts should be same. Just pay attention to them as you take them out, because if there's anything different, just keep it in that order. So far from what I'm seeing, it's all the same. So I'm all the way in the back here. All I'm doing is removing the bolts in the back also. Alright guys, here it comes. There it is. So I got 2, 4, 6, 7 so far. There's some over here. It's gonna be a little difficult, but I'm gonna take my light over here. Hopefully you guys can see. Bear with me. get all the bolts like I'm doing. Just remove them all. Alright, there's one back here. So it looks really clean. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause this video. I'm gonna get the rest of the bolts and then I'm gonna come back. To get the bolts on the side here, I'm gonna be using this swivel just like that. It's a 1/4-inch drive, and I put an adapter in the back for my electric gun. But if you need to put a ratchet on, put a ratchet on, guys. Alright, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I got all the bolts out, everything all around, and I left the one bolt right there, guys. You see that one? And I only put in about 3-4 threads, so that's gonna hold it for me when I remove this oil pan. Alright guys, so let's get to it. Let me go get a hammer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a small little pry bar that I got here. Let me show you this right now. Right? Small little pry bar. It got an angle to it because I don't want to damage the aluminum surface on the engine block. And guys, you don't want to go all the way in there because there's an oil pickup in there. You don't want to damage anything else, all right? Make sure you have something on the floor. And guys, look at that. And I can see the sealer there, all right? We're gonna clean that sealer up. All right, at this point, I can remove that little bolt that I showed you guys. I left it behind. Again, make sure you have something on the floor. So there's my little bolt. All right, so there's nothing holding this. Only the bond is holding it. And there it is, guys. It's gonna be dripping oil. So just let it drip into your pan on the floor, guys. And let me put this to the side. And guys, I'm gonna come right back. Let me go throw this old pan away. Alright guys, I'm walking back as we speak. Anyways, there we have everything removed. Alright, so what we're gonna do is next I'm gonna clean the surface here. I'm gonna show you a little bit and then you could do that all around, and once the surface is clean, we'll put a new pan up with some sealer on it. Alright guys, time to show you how to clean the surface. Alright, so all you need is a blade, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna scrape all this. Make sure you don't drop anything in there. Just scrape everything off. Alright, should be very simple to do. Just make sure you have a rag, wipe it off, and just continue all around, guys, all around. And it's something that you don't have to have it super duper clean. We're not gonna eat off it, but this is the hard part. This is where your hands are gonna be slipping and going all over, and plus it's gonna be dripping, so it's gonna be crazy. But guys, take your time, take a good 40 minutes, and I'm gonna come back, and all we're gonna do is scrape this. You see that? Just scrape that sealer off, right? So I did this much for you already, all right? So continue doing that and we'll come back. Guys, I got this pretty clean, the surface all around. Took me a good 30-40 minutes. Like I said, it's not gonna be perfect, but do as much as you can. Make sure the surface is nice and even and clean. Don't even be like a halfway done. So you don't have to be perfect, but don't be halfway done either. So let's go out. We're gonna put that sealer on that oil pan, and before we stick it on, I'm gonna wipe off this little bit of oil that's leaking out, and we'll slam the pan on and tighten the bolts. All right guys, here's our oil pan. There's the sealer we're gonna use. So I'm gonna get this thing all around, nice and neat, all around the pan. Doesn't have to be a thick surface, but let me do this, guys, and make sure you go around the bolt holes, right? It's gonna take me a good 10 minutes here. So what I like to do is put a thick layer, and then you could scoop it around with your finger. And this thing is like very thick, so it's hard to get this thing out. use like a socket to roll it up in. Let me go get a socket. That's what I'll do. I'll roll it up in a socket. Alright guys, here it is. I rolled it up on an extension instead of a socket. So as I turn, it's not even gonna work, man. This thing is so thick. Alright, anyways, we can do it, guys. Let's do it together. I'll just keep squeezing normally, alright? Thick layer, and then around the holes, the bolt pole, just go around it, both sides. Don't just do one side. There it is. And then I'll do a little scrape with my finger to even out the surface. All around, guys. We're like halfway right now. You just squeeze and get it out as much as you can. Usually what I do is I buy a couple of these and I keep them in stock, because this Honda bond just doesn't work here, man. I did a thermostat housing, was leaking. Tried so much, nothing worked. Threw on a Honda bond, and it's perfect. There you go. Yeah, one side here left. All right. Very thick, man. This is the hardest part. Trying to get this sealer out of the little toothpaste. It's like a toothpaste. Don't use it as a toothpaste though. Alright, just double check, guys. I'm gonna check every single little spot. Alright, over here a little bit. And what I'll do here is I'll put a little bit over here with my finger. Alright guys, just give it a finishing touch with your finger like that. It's okay to get it through over the hole. That's even gonna help you hold the bolts in place. You just don't want it like even though it's going around everywhere, there might be a little hole in the bottom. Right? Try not to get it on the inside. And what that pan is gonna do when it squeezes on there, when you tighten those bolts, it's gonna squeeze up, and it's gonna squeeze up every single little spot. Alright guys, so let me prepare this to go in there and we'll continue there. Alright guys, the pan is ready to go in there. Just make sure you wipe off any residue of this oil that's leaking, because you don't want that there. But guys, here it is. The oil pan is ready to go in there. And what we're gonna do here is slowly, did I get that correct? Yeah. Alright, just make sure. Alright, don't worry about that. Guys, there it is. I have it in spot. So what I'll do is I'll take a one bolt, which I should have been had ready, and I stick it into the hole right here. And once that's in, you don't want to let it go. Try to get one more in the back end. Guys, there it is. I have two bolts holding for me. I'm gonna get my socket and extension, and I'm gonna try to snug these by hand first. And you're gonna see the sealer just squeeze out of there. That's what you want. You want that sealer to just squeeze out of there. Alright, let me grab a whole bunch of bolts. And let's put all the bolts in by hand first, and then we'll tighten it in a sequence where it's gonna squeeze the sealer perfectly and have the pan perfectly even surfaced. Right, guys? And you might not see the back end because can't maneuver around that much with the camera. But this is a simple job, guys. It's very simple. And let me get all the bolts in there, guys, and then we'll continue. Alright, so far looking good. There you go. Didn't think that was gonna go in properly, but it went in straight. Alright guys, let me get the rest of the bolts and I'll come back and I'll show you the rest. Alright guys, I got all the bolts in, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten these in the order where the pan squeezes in the center and outwards. Alright, you can use the same method. If you have a different method, you want to do these first because the engine is tilting that way. It's all up to you guys. You can torque them. I'm gonna just snug these, and then once I'm done, I will torque these to the spec that it needs to be torqued. Alright guys, and I'll do one by one in the back, one in the front. I cannot show you the whole, like I told you, it's dark back here, and I'm just fishing the bolts. Alright guys, so far looking good. Let me get one of these. Alright guys, so just do that, and that's it guys. And make sure this bolt is tight, because even though it came with it, don't assume that they tightened it. Just make sure, double check. And that's it guys. Tighten all these bolts. Give it a good 2 hours or hour and a half for this thing to dry up, and that's it. And make sure you put in the oil and double check it. No leaks, no nothing. Alright guys, so thank you, subscribe, bye bye, and I'll see you on the next one.